Om Sai Ram. In today's episode, we are going to take up the case of child delivery and how complicated child delivery was handled by Shree Swami Samarth. So, in Beed city of Marathwada in Maharashtra, a Gurjar Brahmin named Narayan Das lived. One day, a pilgrim told him that there is a Yogeshwar Siddha Purush in Akkalkot. Narayan Das expressed disbelief and said, "In this Kali Yuga, where is that fully accomplished and divine ascetic? All ascetics and saints move around showing wonderful works just as means of their livelihood." His wife was pregnant. Her delivery time was due, but she was very restless due to pain since the child had got stuck in the womb. Hence, the delivery of the child was in question. Now, Narayan Das became very nervous. And he had strong feeling that this might have come up because of the critical comments that he had passed on regarding Shree Swami Samarth. As repentance, he slapped his own face. In the meantime, Shree Swami Samarth himself appeared as an ascetic in his house. Narayan Das prayed to Shree Swami to save his wife from the difficult situation. Then Shree Swami said, "Go to Akkalkot, perform Rudra Abhishek, and offer sumptuous meals to the Brahmins." Narayan Das accepted the proposal and his wife delivered a son safely. One always remembers God in one's difficulties, but one forgets God in happiness. Narayan Das got immediate relief from this extremely difficult situation. Now, how would he remember about his promise? He failed to keep up his promise given to Shree Swami. His son became 5 months old. When his wife raised the topic of going to Akkalkot for the fulfillment of the promise, he started uttering abuses at her. He became crazy. He started tearing his clothes and started rolling in a heap of rubbish. Finally, his mother and wife caught hold of him and brought him to Shree Swami Samarth at Akkalkot. It was kind of a slight punishment given to him for forgetting the vow and not agreeing to go to Shree Swami. He became mad. And then Shree Swami, after his wife and mother brought him in front of him, Shree Swami slapped this devotee and asked him, "Have you become so rude and intoxicated? You need more slaps?" Narayan Das, with his mother and wife, stayed in Akkalkot for 4 months and rendered devotional service at the lotus feet of Shree Swami. Then Narayan Das became normal. He performed the Rudra Abhishek and offered sumptuous meals to Brahmins as well as money in charity as per his vow. He spent 1,000 rupees. During those times, it was a significant amount of money. Thereafter, he returned home happily along with his family. A short story about Balappa. Balappa was an obedient servant of Shree Swami Samarth. One day, blood started oozing out through his navel. And he got really sick. And could this news remain without notice of Shree Swami? Because he was his ardent devotee. So, and could it remain without the blessings of Shree Swami? That's another question. One day, a lot of blood flowed through his navel, and a piece of folded paper came out along with the blood. When he opened the folded paper, he saw some kind of black powder in it. Balappa then remembered that a merchant had fed him poison due to hatred. By the kind grace of Shree Swami, that poison came out through his navel and he was saved. That was the leela of Shree Swami. That was the level of miracles he performed with his ardent devotees. He never let any calamity befall his devotees because he was there to protect them. So this was the story of Balappa, how he was cured. And in the next upcoming episodes, we are going to take up more such cases of cures. And we shall sing the leelas of Shree Swami Samarth. So see you all next week again. Om Sai Ram.